Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
Although a child's personality can be similar with his or her parents, I don't think a criminal behavior can be inherited. Rather, it may be influenced or triggered by the society or environment that child lives into.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
Crime is a learned behavior. This means that criminal behavior is not inherited. As such, also the person who is not already trained in crime does not invent criminal behavior. Criminal behavior is learned in interaction with other persons in a process of communication. People engage in crime because of their association with others who engage in crime. In short, criminal behavior is learned from the environment a person grows up in.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
No, because in the past attempts to use Lombroso's theory to do exactly that have proven futile. Also, crime as it turns out is most often caused by a mix of social ills, untreated mental illness, and necessity which can't be filtered out purely by genetics. Additionally, genetics research has uncovered that while humans have some level of instinctive behavior that is inherited, there is no way for behavior as complex as criminality to be passed on.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
Criminal behavior is not inherited because if it is, it's just like we are already judging a baby. Even still in its mother womb, saying that criminal behavior is inherited is a prejudice that we shouldn't practice because it's like we're taking the rights of everyone to be innocent just because their parents or family members are criminals. Hence, we are just leading and provoking them to be one sooner instead of us being judges. It should be us who encourage them to do good and to make them feel that they're different, that they make a big difference.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
Considering that criminality is subjective, context-based, and cannot be specifically defined universally, criminality is not known as an inheritable trait that can be inheritable. There are not specific genes that have been identified yet that can cause an individual to commit universal crimes.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
I don't think so because it depends on that person whether he or she will have criminal behavior. It can't be inherited just because your mom or dad has a criminal behavior. That doesn't mean it will be inherited by the son or daughter. It depends on them if it will be inherited. So it's a no.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
Criminality in itself can be inherited, but the type of brain that will be more likely to commit a crime most certainly can be. For example, many people come out of horrible childhood situation and don't ever commit a crime.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
Criminal behavior of human is not inheritable. There's no gene such like that. The crime committed depends on our decisions in life, how you handle such things that knew it's a crime.
Do you believe that criminal behavior is inherited? Why or why not?
I believe that crime isn't an inherited behavior. I think it is a behavior that anyone can learn depending on the environment he or she is living in. If his or her father or mother or one of his relatives had engaged into crime, it doesn't mean that he's also gonna commit crime. Criminal behavior also depends on the person's desperate wants or a person has a mental disorder.